Welcome back to our Stanley Cup playoff previews. Round 3 has started, and yesterday's game between Carolina and Florida. What a game! 4 overtimes, almost 5. I stayed up until almost 2 a.m. to watch that game yesterday. What a game! Let's see if this series will be nearly as exciting. Everyone thought that Florida and Carolina was going to be the boring series, and it's been anything but so far. We'll see if this series can match up to that one. Okay, so before we get started with the preview for Vegas and Dallas, let's take a look at my shattered bracket. I did get the Vegas and Dallas matchup predicted on the west side, which is good. The eastern side is completely wrong. So, yeah, we'll see if Vegas ends up winning the cup like I predicted. Otherwise, not looking good for my bracket here. But it's not been the most predictable year, I would say. So let's get into the preview. But before that, the scheduling here. So today, the game starts in about half an hour from when I'm recording this. So I'm really pushing it here. I think right after the premiere ends for this video that you're watching right now, if you're watching the premiere, if you're not, then game 1 probably already started. So yeah, after the premiere ends, game 1 should just about be starting or maybe already started. So let's get into the preview here. Game 1 is today at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, so in a few minutes. So the Vegas Golden Knights, 51-22-9, 111 points to defeat the Winnipeg Jets in 5 and the Oilers in 6. They have scored 41 goals and allowed 33. The points leaders, Jack Eichel, 14 points. Mark Stone, 12 points. Chandler Stevenson, 10 points. Jonathan Marchessault, 10 points. And Barbashev, 9 points. Their goaltending, Aiden Hill, 3-1, 2.19 goals and average, 934 save percentage. Laurent Brossoit, despite playing more games, I did put him in the bottom because he is likely injured for the entirety of this round. Jonathan Quick will be the backup. Brossoit was 5-2, 3.18 goals and average, 894 save percentage. Power play for Vegas, 17.5%. Penalty killing, 60%. Obviously, pretty low because they faced Edmonton last round. Season series went 3-0 for Dallas, but 2 of those wins for Dallas were in a shootout. Florida Dallas Stars, 47-21-14 on the year, 108 points. They defeated the Minnesota Wild in 6 games and the Seattle Kraken in 7 games. They have scored 47 goals and allowed 40. Their points leaders, Roope Hintz, 19 points. What a postseason he's had. Jason Robertson, 12 points. Max Domi, 11 points. Joe Pavelski, 8 goals in 8 games, 10 points. Jamie Benn, 10 points as well. Jake Onder, 8-5, 2.75 goals and average, 903 save percentage. Wedgwood has not started a game, but he has played a couple games in relief. 833 save percentage for him. 31.7% on the power play for Dallas. 83.3% on the penalty kill. All right, so let's get into some of the storylines here. So the Vegas Golden Knights do have an extra day of rest compared to the Dallas Stars, and Vegas has had easier time overall with Winnipeg and Edmonton. And for Dallas, it's been a hard-fought series in Seattle. Dallas on the brink of elimination in Game 7, but they were able to get a huge win. Now, obviously, a big storyline here is the season series, which went 3-0 for Dallas, but do take note that 2 of those wins were in a shootout. There were no shootouts in the playoffs, like it or not. Maybe we would have liked to see a shootout yesterday in the quadruple overtime game. Okay, so I think the big X factor here between these two teams might be goaltending, and surprisingly, Aiden Hill has been probably the better of Hill or Onger in this goaltending duel. Yeah, Onger hasn't been great, honestly, in my opinion, but he's made the saves when he's had to, and he's done well to get Dallas to this point. Aiden Hill has done a great job covering for Brissois, who is injured for this round, I believe. And obviously, both teams will need their goalies to shine yet again. For Vegas, they cannot allow 4 or 5 goals per game like against Edmonton. They have to play more responsibly defensively. And for Dallas, they are known for their defensive play, and if they can limit Vegas's chances, Dallas will look good. For Dallas, their strength is depth, but I think Vegas is no slouch in that regard either. Dallas, great strength by committee, kind of like Carolina. For defense, I think Miro Heiskanen has been amazing for Dallas. What a young star. And Ryan Suter, obviously, a veteran presence. Lindell, Miller, Thomas Harley has been great. And for Vegas, honestly, if we look at the numbers, they look pretty middling, other than their goaltending. Their special teams don't look great. Again, I think the penalty killing looks worse than it probably is because they faced Edmonton, and Edmonton does that to you. We'll see if the Golden Knights defenders can step up their game here with Pietrangelo, White Cloud, Haig. Yeah, they do get in your face a little bit. Now, for injuries, Thompson and Brissois could return, but I have heard some mixed remarks of whether or not Brissois would return for the series. Hill probably will play, and why shouldn't he? And for Dallas, Hakanpää is still the injury. And a really fun fact here is that Peter DeBoer has been coaches for 3 of the remaining 4 teams that are in these playoffs. In current coaching for Dallas, current former coach of Vegas, and also he did coach one of the other 2 teams before. So very interesting for Peter DeBoer. It's like a revenge tour for him or something like that. Okay, so let's go into our prediction here. It's going to be close, but I'm going to predict Vegas in 6 games. Now, I think the reason for Vegas is that I think they have a very stable game. They are pretty consistent night in and night out. For Dallas, they've had their ups and downs, I think. I think their defensive prowess has not been seen all that much. I think they have allowed more goals than I expected. Just about over 3 per game. And if they want to win this series, I think they need to limit that to 2. Now, for Vegas, I think they're a Stanley Cup contender out of these 4 teams. I think Vegas has a huge chance to win it all here. We'll see if Aiden Hill can carry them through another round. And we'll see if they can keep playing like they have been. They have been playing excellent hockey. And we'll see if that translates to another successful round for them. Okay, so that's going to be it for our preview. The playoffs for round 3, game 1 starts in a little bit. Let me know who you think is going to win this series in the comment section down below. And we'll see you for the Stanley Cup final preview in about 2 weeks. All right, we'll see you then. Take care.